Okay, so in 2018 September, when I came for my master's, there was an advert. I won't want to mention the agency, on Rightmove about a student accommodation. It stated that the student accommodation had a gym, had a lounge with TV, had printers and all that, and that was the attraction. Then the rooms were meant to be studio flats. So I showed interest, came to the UK to take possession and all that, paid for 6 months because I was forced to. I was asked to sign for 6 months and I had cash, so I had to pay, And they made me still give referees. So in the course of staying, I realized that there was no gym, nothing was ready. Most part of the building was under construction. Towards nearing my 6th month in the house, all those facilities were still not there, and I signed for 1 year, and I was required to start paying monthly again, after the 6 months. So I told them that since they didn't have those things on ground and the house was unduly priced, as in outrageously priced, I told them that I want to leave. I've stayed up to 6 months. My money I've paid, my rent was about expiring. I gave them like about a month notice, or more than a month notice. Then they said there was no way I was going to leave because I'd already signed for 1 year. But I told them that these were the basis, the facilities you said you had in the structure. Those were the reasons I agreed to stay, and agreed to pay as much as £430 as at the time, it was all bills inclusive. So we're going back and forth. They wouldn't do anything. I went to Citizens Bureau. They couldn't help. I went to the council till I met Ola. I even went to Student Union. They were fussing me about, they said they would talk to the people and get back to me. By the time they finished whatever interactions they had with them, they came back and told me there was really nothing they could do. I said, but I had every evidence that I was not being treated fairly, that I'm being shortchanged. So till someone told me about Ola. So I went to talk to Ola. We revisited the emails to Student Union. There wasn't anything coming forward. They weren't really coming forward. So we now had to go to the agents. I went together with Ola and we spoke to them. Ola told them that this is not right. These are the things you said will be in place. And 6 months afterwards, they aren't there. And she has every right to move because she has paid for facilities she hasn't used for 6 months. So they wanted to bring up, contend with what he was trying to say. So he threatened that he was going to take it to the council because this was not right. It's contrary to the House Acts of 1980 something, I can't remember. So he was able to bring them to book without us actually involving the police and every other system. So we were able to get that cleared, and they refunded my deposits and allowed me to leave after 6 months. So if he wasn't there, he was very instrumental for me to be able to break out in less than 1 year and still get my deposit fully refunded. So it's been a testimony I should have given a long time before now. But most times, they might not be like the right platform, but I think this video should be able to help us see how the BAM, has been effective in making sure I settled in properly. And then, of course, I moved out and got somewhere else by his guidance and everything. So, Ola, thank you. And I really, really appreciate what you've been doing for other families, through the Save a Woman and the BAME and all that. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.